channel.
Today we're going to be sharing with you our March favorites. First up are these products from Peter Thomas Roth. This is one of our favorite skincare brands. It's definitely high-end, so it's a little bit pricey, but everything we've tried from them we really love, and these are no exception. We're so obsessed. First of all,
they did send them to us.
They did send them to us. First of all, the packaging is so luxurious and beautiful.
So pretty.
It has like a matte finish with like water droplets on it because this is from their Water Drench line. So I have the Water Drench how do you say that? Hyalyronic Cloud Cream, and this is the Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Serum. So they're very similar. We looked at the ingredients and they're pretty similar to what they do. They're just different formulas. So this is like a true moisturizer. I would say it's more like a gel moisturizer, and it's very thin in consistency, so you only need like a tiny amount, and you really have to like rub it in your face, which I really love, because with thicker moisturizers I feel like they're good for the winter, but they tend to sit on top of the skin, and this is so perfect for like spring and summer weather when you want it to soak in really quickly, because you just keep rubbing and it just soaks in flawlessly and your skin feels instantly moisturized. It is like a drink of water for your skin, and since a little goes a long way, I feel like it has a good deal since you get 1.6 fluid ounces, and it's just amazing. Like, it makes my skin feel so nourished.
Yeah, so hyaluronic acid plumps like your fine lines and wrinkles, which we really like.
Yeah.
And usually most serums I've ever owned are kind of anti-aging serums, so I usually just wear them at nighttime. But I know a lot of people wear serums during the day, so I was like, oh, I'll try it out with this one since it's supposed to plump your fine lines. And I've been using it during the day, and it looks so beautiful under foundation because I have a really like deep laugh line here, so throughout the day most foundations like sink into it and it looks really bad, and this has really helped plump those lines, so my foundation just like lays on top so nice. So I'm so happy I found a serum that I can wear during the day, and it's so light. Like Britta said, it also sinks into your skin super fast, and this is supposed to be 75% hyaluronic acid, so that's awesome. Like, it just makes your skin look so plump and moist.
Like Carly mentioned, I agree, wearing this under foundation makes your foundation, it's almost like a primer, because like I said, it is like it sits on top of the skin until you rub it in. So if you don't rub it in all the way, it has a bit of a tacky feeling, so you could easily use this as a foundation primer too, and it's super lightweight. So they're both so amazing, perfect for summer.
Another skincare item we have is the Dermelogica Precleanse. If you've ever tried this, then you know why it's amazing. So it's kind of confusing because it says Precleanse, and funny story, we have this giveaway pile of things that we give away to our mom and our friends back home, and Britta like walks in my room and she's like, I think I'm going to give away this Dermelogica Precleanse because I don't even know what a Precleanse is. And I'm like, Britta, have you tried it? Because it's the best makeup remover ever, like the best oil cleanser ever. And then she's like, oh no.
It said Precleanse, it didn't say cleansing oil, and I was like, I'm not gonna sit there and like Google it. So
yeah,
I thought it was something weird. I didn't know it was a cleansing oil.
Yeah, they maybe should do some better marketing with the name, but after she tried it, she's like, oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't give it away because it's so amazing. For some reason, it's super thin, yet it melts away your makeup. Like, I find that, like, we really like the L'Occitane, I always probably say that wrong, oil cleanser, or what is it called?
Or the Sephora collection one.
Yeah, and they're both thick, so they remove makeup well, but I always thought it was because it was like thicker, so it's like really getting in there. But this one is so thin, which I love because it's so easy to spread around.
And you don't even need a full pump.
No, and then you just rinse it off with water, and it like cleans your skin so well, and it doesn't dry it out because it is oil. It's so good.
And it's the only cleansing oil that I've used that like literally melts away your mascara.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, the other ones we do really love, but you have to work them in to get your mascara off, and this just like melts off your face. But I will say, I think it's $45 for 5 ounces. It's a good deal, but the Sephora collection one is still really good, and I think you get like 8 ounces in that for a lot cheaper.
Yeah, but this is the best.
This is
like,
the best
if you want the best cleansing oil you can buy, this is amazing. It says that it removes waterproof makeup and even sunscreen, and you know sunscreen is pretty hard to remove, so it's a great one.
Next up is another skincare item. We've been really into skincare lately. This is the My Skin Buddy skincare device. It comes with this little stand, which is really nice. I can keep this on my vanity and then just bring it with me if I'm traveling. So I love this. It's light therapy for your skin. So there's a few different settings. It also has this nice protective cover, and I always sanitize it with 90% rubbing alcohol before I put the cover back on to keep it clean. But as you can see, ooh, yeah. So it has this red light setting, which is my favorite because it gets the hottest, and red light is good for blood circulation. So honestly, like when I have a headache, this really helps because a tension headache, not like a migraine, obviously that wouldn't help. But when it touches the skin, it starts to vibrate and then it gets hot. So I just sit there and like rub it on my skin, and I can feel like my blood flowing through my face, which is kind of weird, but it's very relaxing. And so it helps with like cell turnover, tissue rebuilding, and things like that. And then there's a blue setting if you have acne. I don't really have acne, so I don't really use this setting as much. And then the green is for hyperpigmentation. I don't have that many age spots, but I do get sunspots in the summer, so I'm excited to try this when I do see those spots show up on my skin. And then it also has this side that you can put a cleansing pad on, and it has like a similar cover that goes over it. And then you just click on the vibrating setting and you can like wash your face, which is really nice for traveling. I use my Foreo Luna to cleanse my face most nights, so I don't really use this side as much, but I really love that it's an option. And so far I just really love this. It feels like a spa experience, and like light therapy is really like in right now and trendy. Neutrogena came out with that mask. So I just want to keep using this and see if I see more results than I have seen in the past, because I like the thought of it. I like the thought of putting light on your face to like help clear your skin. Next up, we have a fashion favorite, which we always forget to put in these videos, but this is like so unforgettable, we can't not put it in the video. So we got these jackets from Nordstrom by Blank NYC. Oh my gosh. So I got it in 2 colors. I got black, and then I actually bought the green one first because I thought it was so cool. How cool is this jacket? And it's faux leather, so like if you're vegan or, you know, cruelty free. It's faux leather, but it feels so heavy like leather, and they're originally $100, and right now at Nordstrom they're on sale for $60. So when I saw it, that it dropped down in sale, I was like, I have to get this jacket. Like, look how pretty it is. Yeah, it's super good quality. Super amazing. Like the hardware is really nice, and it's just so thick. Like it's actually warm. It's more like a winter jacket. It's more like a winter jacket for we live in LA, so for Los Angeles. My only complaint is that sometimes it makes like this weird noise when you're wearing it. Like it kind of squeaks. Yeah. But besides that, shoes do that too.
Yeah. Besides that, it's just like the best quality jacket for the price. I mean, I loved it so much I got it in both colors. I've already worn them both a lot on the weekends, and now it's kind of getting hot, so I'm like, oh, I know I can't really wear this jacket.
It's gonna cool down though.
Yeah, it's gonna cool down.
My favorite part is that there's different textures. Like you have like this smooth leather mixed with like this pebbled leather. Is that like the right term?
Yeah.
And so I just like that it has like little details like that set it apart from other leather
and like
jackets.
I said, the hardware is really kind of like a motorcycle jacket. Like it's a little more edgy, and we have it in the size small, and it is a little like almost big, so you can wear like thin sweaters under, which I really prefer. I don't like it when jackets are too tight. And yes, I mean, it's probably almost gonna sell out because they kept going in and out of stock. So if you like these, you should jump on that train. We'll link them down below. And we also, if you follow us on our blog, we started a new series, One Piece, Two Ways, where we each style a piece of clothing a different way. And we're going to post one with the black version of this jacket really soon, so watch out for that. Next up is an eyeshadow palette. This is the Smashbox Covershot palette in the shade Ablaze. And I was weary to buy this because I have so many palettes that are warm toned and like look just like this. But I really want to try the Smashbox formula because I have another palette by them that I don't love. I was like, I'm gonna give it another shot. It's only $29. It's small, so it's good for traveling. And I'm really glad I did because I ended up really enjoying it. These shades are really beautiful. It reminds me of the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, like similar shades in there. And I just love these tones. Like this terracotta color is so beautiful. I always use that in the crease. And they do have names on the back, by the way, which is nice. So that's called Throwback. And it has these 2 really great highlighting shades. This gold one I like to use on the lid. It's actually really, really stunning. It's like a true gold. And yeah, and then you have like this berry shade. I really love them all. They all go so well together. They definitely scream fall to me, but I want to try to use these in the spring as well. They kind of lean more towards this side, and I just feel like it's very versatile. Like you can do a bunch of different looks. You can only use matte shades. You could just put one shimmer on your eye, and it's good for traveling, like I said, because it's small. My only complaint about this palette is that there's no matte transition shade, just like a light cool tone brown, warm tone brown, any light brown beige.
shade would have been amazing to have in this palette, so I always have to go into my Z palette to pick a transition shade. But that's my only complaint. I really love this. I want to get the all matte one. A lot of people really seem to love that one, and they're just very sturdy. I just think they're so cute, and like this packaging is really adorable. Another makeup favorite I have is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. I got this from Ulta.com because Catrice is a UK brand, I believe, but they have a lot of the products on Ulta now, and I think it's only $5, $5.50 maybe? Maybe $6. And it is amazing. I think it's the best, like, affordable concealer I've ever tried. I've been reaching for it more than my Shape Tape, which is crazy because we love Tarte Shape Tape. I think the reason I like it so much is because the coverage, I feel like, is almost, I mean, pretty on par with Shape Tape, but it seems to blend better, and I think it's because of the undertones, because Catrice seems to really cater to, like, olive skin tones, where, like, things are not too warm and they're not too cool. So that's like perfect for concealer, because I feel like a lot of concealers dry warmer than when you put them on, and this one does not do that, so it blends flawlessly. It covers so well. I can't even believe that you don't need that much. It's such an amazing concealer for the price. The only complaint I have is that it has a super strong scent, and it sometimes irritates my under eyes because it's fragranced. And again, we say this in like every video, but I just wish companies would stop putting fragrance in certain products because it's not good for your skin. Especially lip products. I'm just like, I'd rather it smell like
yeah,
nothing.
but in concealer, you're putting it on such sensitive skin under your eyes. Like, it should not be fragranced. But besides that, like, it is amazing. I highly recommend this concealer.
The foundation, I purchased this months ago and used it for a while and then kind of forgot about it, as you do with foundations, I feel like, and then I decided to try it again and I forgot how much I love it. It's the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. So it's supposed to be, I think it's 3-in-1 because it's supposed to be like, yeah, concealer, primer and foundation, which obviously that's never really true, but it is very medium to full coverage. It's very pigmented, and I have the shade Buff Beige 825, and it's pretty a good match. It oxidizes a little bit. I feel like CoverGirl foundations do that.
Yeah, see, I actually introduced her to this foundation and I stopped using it a while back because it oxidized so much on my skin.
But now we've been self-tanning a little bit, so I feel like I can use it. Maybe that's why I like it now. But it really stays all day. I always have an issue with foundation breaking up on my nose, as most people do, and this one stays on my nose for most of the day, which is pretty crazy. And it has SPF 20, which is really good for the summer. We wear SPF 30 in our face lotion, but it's always good to have extra SPF, extra protection, and it says shine free, which I would agree with, and it's pretty lightweight. So I really love it as far as the drugstore foundation goes. Like, if you're looking for something to last all day, like, this would be a good option.
Next up is a really random favorite. We were sent these products, and it is the Dr. Dana Nail Renew System. And when we got the email, we're like, of course, like, please send us them. We'd love to try them out.
We have terrible nails.
We have terrible nails. They're super short. They always like peel off. Like, they're that bad, like in bad shape. So we were super excited to get this, and it is amazing. It does retail for $46, but honestly, I feel like it really has helped our nails.
Yeah.
So it's a 3-step system. The first step is this one.
Yeah.
This, and here, can you hold that? It's a glycolic prep for nails. So if you guys know, glycolic acid is like a really exfoliate. It's a light exfoliator, and we've used glycolic products on our face before, but I've never thought to put them on my nails. And it's this little brush that distributes the product, and you just brush it on your nails. I usually leave it. I'm not even sure if you're like supposed to leave it for a little bit.
Yeah,
I leave it for like a minute, and then you move on to step 2, which is this buffer, like nail file. So then you go in the order on here. So number 1 is kind of like your typical nail file. It's a little more like coarse. And so you like do your whole nail because the glycolic acid is supposed to like exfoliate your nails. So during this step, you're getting kind of all like your dead, not skin, but dead like nails off and kind of just like cleaning them up. Then you move on to number 2 and number 3. And these both like smooth and shine your nails. So it's like number 2 really smooths them out and kind of like gets rid of all that like dust that you just took off your nails. And then number 3 makes them so shiny.
So shiny.
It's like crazy. Like,
it's the mix of like the oil and then doing this too.
Yeah, so it's so shiny, and they look beautiful. And then you move on to step 3, which is in the similar component. and it has another brush, and this is the Deep Hydrating Formula Step 3 for nails and cuticle. Sorry. So this is like a pure oil, and you put them on your nails and your cuticles, and you let it sit, and it just like hydrates your nails and makes them so nice and pretty. I will say I made the mistake of applying nail polish without taking the oil off, and obviously I don't know, I was like, I loved how the oil felt and I didn't want to like rub it off, so I just applied nail polish on top and it chipped within like a day. So I'd say like your best bet is to just kind of like leave it and like sleep overnight.
Well, you're supposed to let your nails breathe like once a week, so maybe try going like 2 days with using this, not painting your nails.
Yeah, I did that the next time and my nails looked so much better. And yeah, the system is so amazing if you have brittle nails. Like, highly recommend it. We'll link it down below. I think they sell it on QVC as well.
Is the Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner. Tati swears by this, and so I ordered this travel size, which is only $8 to try, and it's so good. I love it in between, like, you know, when you go to clean all your makeup brushes, it's a task. Like, it takes a while to clean them all, and we use the Sigma cleaning mat, so I love it, but it definitely takes a long time. So when you just want to clean like a couple eyeshadow brushes, if you're going from like a really basic look to using bright colors and you don't want to go through the whole process of cleaning them, this is such a good solution because it comes with this little tin. So you fill the tin with this solution, and then you can just mix the brush and then rub it on a towel, and it dries pretty quickly. So I just do it maybe like twice a week in between cleanings, and it's a lifesaver because it makes your life so much easier. You don't have to wash your brushes as often. You're still getting them clean, so your bacteria isn't like sitting on your brushes in between cleanings, and it's pretty inexpensive. Like, I've had it for a while. It's 2 fluid ounces, which is pretty good for $8. So I would definitely try this if you're looking for like a fast way to clean your brushes.
Thank you guys for watching our March favorites. As always, let us know what your favorites were because I feel like there's so many launches right now and we want to try all the new makeup, so please let us know down below.
And as always, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe.